And when we talk about skills, there are a number of business skills out there in the moment that are almost fundamental. And unfortunately, I have to say, even since 2005, Excel is one of these essential skills. I can assure you in most of the interviews you do with any business job, more or less at some point you will hear the phrase, can I assume you have plenty of experience with Microsoft Excel? And most of us don't. But the answer almost everyone is looking for is yes. And that's a bit of a challenge. And I'm trying to do with that to help you gain that confidence, give you the knowledge to help use Excel to your advantage and find answers very quick. That leads us to the specific scenario I created. Let's assume you're working for an office company that sells office supplies, cables, paper, and these things. And let's assume your boss comes around in the office in the afternoon, taps you on the shoulder. Hey, I know you have plenty of experience with Excel. You said it in your CV. I need your help. I have a board meeting. Here's some recent sales data. Do some magic. Give me some insights. You have 45 minutes. I will be back after my coffee. This is not a realistic scenario. You'll be giving data and you are asked to get insight out. And that's a very daunting task. But with the right tools, right experience, you can do things very quickly and easily in order to get to the heart. Let's see, and I'll show you how we can actually do that. As it says, this is our scenario. We always go back to Office World and showing you the data. When you've been given data, like a whole blob, just a big table of numbers and letters, and it's very confusing. The first thing you should always do is a so-called quick visual assessment. This is more of a technique from a data analysis, but it applies to everyday jobs. If you get a list of planning a party, if you're doing your sales numbers, if you're getting your how much you pay your individual time-based workers, it's numbers, a list, it's messy often. First, clean it up. Find your ways how you can visually structure it becomes clean and easy to read. Apply sorting to the things that really matter for you and understand the nature of the numbers. Are we talking about millions? Are we talking about 10 steps? Do we have 50 options? Do we have 5 options? That understanding itself helps you to get a sense what you have in front of you, because often you don't know. And you need to work with the data. The better you understand it, the more likely and easy is it for you. First step, clean up. Clean up with Excel has now become incredibly easy. In the past, you had to draw lines and highlight things all manually. You no longer need to do that. What we're offering here is now quick formatting of a table. There's this little column here with a little pencil and that triangle. That gives you the ability to select the table, format it, and Excel will do everything. Lines, colors, headers, all in one go to give you a nice presentable table. It's much easier for the eye and you can go through that in a much structured way. Again, quick formatting with this particular icon. Let's see how we can use the data which was given to us to our advantage. This is the data that was given to us. See, about 200 lines of some hard to read. Let's change that into something that is presentable and pleasing to the eye. All you need to do is you select the columns you have, and just let me move that particular down here. Sorry. You select the column and format as a table. You select that, and you've been given different color options. I often choose a very light one, subtle one. Take the first one. The system will tell you, okay, what do you want? And we have already pre-selected our table with the columns. And all we need to do is press OK, and the system will do the magic for you. Spacing, done. Headers and bold. Everything is gray and white, so you can easily traverse between the lines. Simple, and it offers you a lot more structure than we have. Then, what the beauty of what the system also have done, it added the auto filter, or the smart filters. These little triangles coming up here. If you click on them, you instantly have access to 2 very useful things. And you will have to use that for almost every single spreadsheet you're working with, almost daily. You can sort, for example, you can sort what's the total sale amount. Okay, how much is the highest number we sold? The highest number we sold is 1,540. And the rest is a lot lower. Instantly, you can sort and slice and dice, very simple. The other thing that system does, which is quite interesting, allows you to look at the unique items for filtering. Filtering is cool, you can focus your energy, but it would also gives you the sense of data. In this order, in the sales number, who sold what? They sold things, items. And with the smart filter, we can easily see what was sold. It's not hundreds of different products, it's just 5, in this case actually 4. Cool, simple. And you could simply filter and slice and dice the data. Let's have a look only at the number for boxes. Okay. It's only boxes that were sold. And the filter is already applied with the little arrow. And you can see the highest price, the highest sales value for boxes is 1,183. That allows you, at least from a visual and audio level, a lot easier to manage the data and get first insight. You could write it down. Fox, we sold that much money. For the cables, we sold that money. That's a first step. And in many cases, that is for a quick and easy assessment all you need to do. Let's get rid of that filter, bring it back, and we see the entirety of the data. So now we have a visual, but it's still a lot of data. It's really hard to make sense of it.